Hi beautiful thinkers, Temi here, T-E-M-I. So welcome to Temi's Beautiful Thoughts. So today I want to discuss something. So a couple of groups that I'm in Facebook. There's I made a post about the bronzers and contours, how they are not the same thing. I think a lot of people confuse bronzers and contours. So people think that they do the same thing. People use those words interchangeably, and I think brands don't help either, because on some products you will see them label it as a contour when it's really a bronzer, and then sometimes they will label highlighter that is deeper, they will label it a bronzer. It's just confusing. It's not helpful to consumers, you know. It just makes everything confusing. So I want to touch on the difference between bronzers and contour, and the two type of products and what each product does. I've done my eyes and I've done like my face. I just haven't put on like my bronzers and blush and things like that. So I have a couple of products that I'm going to share with you guys just to demonstrate the difference. So basically, bronzer adds warmth to your skin. You know, when you are in the sun, you've been in the sun for a long time, and you come back home and you look at yourself in the mirror, you see some parts of your face are darker than other parts. Even black people, black people do tan in the summer. People don't people think that we don't tan. We just don't tan as obviously, because I noticed that my skin gets deeper in the summer than it does in the winter. So basically, the areas of my face that get a bit darker has a bit of that you can tell that I've been in the sun. They're like the outskirts, like the like my forehead, like right here on my forehead, like right here, not like the hollows of my cheeks, but like right here, yeah, right here. You might get a little bit of warmth on like the bridges of your nose, you know, just kind of like the places where when the sun hits directly, that's the first area that the sun hits. Those are the areas that you will bronze. And bronzing products are usually warm. So for us deeper skin tones, they usually have an hint of red in them. And some bronzers are matte, some are have shimmers in them. Me personally, I like bronzers that are matte, because I like to keep the shimmers on the high points of my bone. But you know, if you like something that is a little bit more, that has a little bit more shine to it, that's fine as well. Just don't go with something that has too much sparkle, you know, because you want it to look like you've been in the sun, you know, you have a little bit of a glow, like a warmth glow on your skin. So that's what bronzers does. Contour, on the other end, shapes your face, like it gives your face dimensions. So my face is pretty much, well, I think my face is round. You guys tell me if I'm wrong. I think my face is round, and I have like really prominent what's this, cheeks. So I like to, you know, let my cheeks be prominent. I like my cheeks, you know, I don't like to hide them. Although I don't do this, but if I was to contour, what I would do is I would contour to like this way, to kind of push up my cheeks and lift my cheekbones up, so that when you look at me face on, the this part of my face right here jumps out at you. And that's what contour does. It basically kind of, like I said, it gives your face dimension. So if you want to slim down your face, like you want that sucked in look, then you would put your contour like right here. You bring it down right on the hollows of your cheeks, right here, so that area looks more depressed. You know, that's basically what contour is. Where you put the darkness, that area will cast a shadow that will look more sunken in. That's basically what you're trying to do. And like I said, for me, if I was to contour heavily, I would bring it round to kind of make my cheeks more prominent. Some people contour their nose to make it look slimmer. That's when they put the darker color right at the bridge of their nose to make it look more pointy and more narrower. You know, some people do it for their bottom lip to make their bottom lip look more fuller. You see, so from these things you can see the big difference between contouring and bronzing. Bronzing adds more warmth, adds more color to your face. Contouring adds more dimension. It gives your face shape, whatever shape you want your face to have. Like for example, if you look at there are people on Instagram that do all these like crazy looks that look like their cheeks is like coming out of their face. You know, they're using basically contouring technique. They're using darker colors to create shadows to make those areas look like it's sinking into their face, and then they put lighter colors in the areas that they want to come out. I hope I'm making sense. So I'm going to show you guys the products that I use to bronze. Some of them are labeled as contour, but the color that they give me a warmth. So I use them as bronzers. So the first product that I use as a bronzer is this contour kit from Ulta. And it comes with 4 bronzers. Ignore the highlight. It comes with 4 bronzers. And this is the one that I use to bronze my face. And you can see that even they call it bronzer. You see how I said they can be confusing, but they label it contour kit. But it's really a bronzing palette. So I use this one mostly. But if I want more of like a depth, like a darker, richer bronze, then I'll use this color down here. I will swatch all these products on my hand and I'll take a picture and insert it so that you guys can see the different tones of all the colors. But these 2 colors have a bit of warmth in them. It's not too red. When I mean something that has a bit of warmth, I don't mean something that is like red. Just a hint, you know, just so it gives you that warmth to your skin. Because for example, when you see people that have been in the sun for too long, this especially happens with white people, you see that their skin has that red tint. When skin that is burnt looks a lot red, that means it's been overly exposed to the sun. So you just want a little that effect of being exposed to the sun, but you know, in a very subtle hint, just a hint of red. And let me see. Okay, another one. This one is a blush. It's a blush called Abby in the Juvia's Place, the Saharan Blush Volume 1. So it's this right here. This has it's marketed as a blush, but it's deep enough and it has enough of that red pigment that if I've never used it, but I was swatching it today, I'm like, oh, that would be really nice as a bronzer on me because it gives me that warmth that I want as a in my skin. And this one would give me more of a warmth look than the Ulta one would give me. So now let's go to the 2 contour shades that I have. I have this one from Sleek. This is the one I've been using regularly. This color right here. And this is Sleek Contour Kit in dark. So I use this color right here to contour. And I like this color because it's not too cool and it's not too warm. It's like right in the middle. So I can use it as a, but it's not warm enough for me to use as a bronzer. So it's a perfect shade for me as a contour when I want something very natural. I don't want that heavy chiseled look, but I still want some dimension to my face. I will use this one. And this one is also buildable. Like when I swatched it on my hand, it looks light, but I have to like build it up, and it shows up on my skin, on my face when I build it up. So that's a contour option from Sleek. And then this other one from It's My Ray Ray collaboration with BH Cosmetics. Now, the first time I tried to use this as a bronzer, and I'm like, ooh, that is not a bronzer color. That's a contour shade. That is a very, very, not warm, a very, very cool tone brown. But I actually like it because it doesn't have that ashy, that ashy kind of gray cast that some contour powders can have on that skin. It just gives me that shadow that I want on my skin, and it gives me a really nice contour look on my face. So this is the first edition of the It's My Ray Ray and BH Cosmetics shade, and this shade is Brownie Bite. You know, they should come out with this in a single form. I would love to buy this and put it in my kit because it's a really, really nice color. So just to run down, so these 2 more cooler tone or neutral. If you don't want to go for something that is too cool, like a brown color that is too cool, go for something that is neutral. You know, so you still get that effect of the shadow on your face, the slimming effect, but you don't get like that gray cast. And then for bronzers, I use this too. Now, another thing that you can do is you can go in with a bronzer, not a bronzer. You can go in with a contour to kind of chisel out your cheeks, right? You blend it upwards. I'm going to demonstrate it. Blend it upward. Then you can now go in with a bronzer on top of it to give you that chiseled and warmth all together. That looks beautiful. If you blend it really nice and the contour is not like too heavy, it looks really nice. And that's what I'm gonna do in this video, in this tutorial. So I'm gonna be using everything on my face. Let's see how that goes, right? So I'm gonna use this bronzer from the Ulta and the one from the Sleek on one side, and then I'll use the BH Cosmetics and the Juvia's Place on the other cheek. And I want you guys to see the difference, because one would give me more of a subtle you know, everyday look, and the other one would give me more of a more glam. It's my Ray Ray, and the one from Juvia's Place will give me more of a glam look. All right, so let's go in with this one first. I'm going to contour first, and I think that's the best way to do it. This order is to do the contour first, then I'm going with the bronzer. So I'm going to just take that contour powder. Let me turn so you guys see what I'm doing. And I'm going to concentrate it like on the hollows of my cheek. Like, okay, if you can feel where your what's this, cheekbone, yeah, where your cheekbone is, right under that cheekbone is where you want to put the contour color. So I'm gonna, and like I said, this one I have to like build it up, but it builds up. So you see that it's already giving me that shadow, but it's not giving me like a gray kind of shadow. And like I said, I want to accentuate my cheeks, so I'm going to bring it down like right under my cheeks. I'm going to cup my cheeks. So right now I'm just applying it. Then after I apply it, I'm gonna just brush it up. Don't brush it down, brush it up. I really like this one because, like I said, I can build it up, so it's very forgiving. So if I make a mistake, you know, this one I can quickly fix it compared to that BH Cosmetics one. That one is really, really deep and really pigmented. All right, what do you guys think? I don't know if you guys can see that it's giving me that shadow that I want right here. All right, I'm gonna go in with the BH Cosmetics one on this side. Okay. I'm just cleaning off my brush a little bit. All right, so like I said, this one is very pigmented, so I'm gonna go with a light hand. Okay, let's turn again. Right below my cheekbone. See, it's already showing up. I'm just going to build it up a little at a time, a little at a time. And then I'm going to brush it up. Brush it up. Okay. So I want to cup my and I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it, so I'm just a little bit. Like how that looks. I don't know if you guys can tell that this side looks more like chiseled than this side. All right, I'm gonna use this sleek one on my nose, yeah, because I don't, that one is too dark for my nose. And when I contour my nose, I always bring it up to my brows. All right, now we're gonna go in with the bronzers. So on this side, I'm gonna use the Ulta one, and I'm just gonna, if I'm using like a full brush, just a regular full powder brush, and I'm gonna place that right above where I placed the contour, so right here. And I'm gonna bring that, because remember I said I want the warmth to carry around the perimeter of my face. And this, doing this also helps kind of blend in the contour shade even more. That's that. And then I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place one on this side. And that one should give me more of a warmth. Look. Yeah, see, that one should give me more of a warmth. Look. There's a, you know, people are saying that you can use a bronzer to contour. You know, to each his own. Personally, I wouldn't choose to use a bronzer to contour, because I believe that it just defeats the purpose of contouring. I want dimension and shape when I contour. Something with a warmth undertone is not going to give me that. Yeah. I like how that looks. Me and my under eye, we are always fighting. We are always fighting. I don't know what's up with my under eye. Concealer does not want to stay there at all. Okay. What do you guys think? I mean, to me, the effect is very, if you do it right, the effect should be very subtle, but it should look nice. You know, I don't do like heavy contouring, you know, because if you do it too heavy, it's very obvious when you go out. It doesn't look natural. So I just do something, you know, I do it with a very light hand, and I make sure that I blend it in, and I like the effect it gives me. Like, I still get that shadowy, that kind of like sunken in look on my cheeks, but it's not too much. It's not overdone. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section. How do you guys do your, do you do bronzer, do you do contour, do you do both? You know, do you use bronzer to contour? How does it look on you? Do you prefer that? You know, like I've said, I personally, I don't do that, but again, makeup is, you can interpret it however, as long as you like how it looks. Hey, you do you, right? So that's just what I wanted to touch on today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you guys are interested in this look, I was trying out the P. Louise base. So that video for this eyeshadow look will come, this one will come first, this bronzer one will come first, and then this one would come later. But I would link it below either way. In the future, when this video goes up, I'll link it link that video for this eye look below. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something, more importantly. And let me know down below what you guys think, you know, about the discussion between contouring and bronzer. Is it the same? Is it different? Let me know in the comment section below. And again, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Have a blessed day.